Hello you guys and welcome back. So I did just wash my hair and I do not brush my hair after the shower, so it's looking a little bit crazy. But we're just gonna ignore that because we are doing a makeup tutorial, and I wanted to film this because the last makeup tutorial that I filmed, my skin was super clear and I filmed it that day, so I really want to show you guys how I cover my acne. So I have pretty bad scarring. Some of these are just scars from, like picking at my face and doing things that I shouldn't be doing. And then a lot of these I just woke up with this morning. So yeah, my skin is crazy. Like some days I wake up clear, glowy, dewy, and then majority of the days I wake up and it is just like this. I did wash my face as well as moisturize this morning, so if there is like some glow to it, that is from moisturizing. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I cover this and get a dewy summer glowy, bronzy vibe, then keep watching because I love getting all done up. Okay, guys, so something that I wish I would have done sooner. I am going to be 25 in a few days, which is crazy, and it is just so important to take care of your skin. So I wish that for my whole life I was putting on sunscreen every day, but I wasn't. I used to tan in tanning beds literally all the time and not wear sunscreen, and so now I have to make up for the last time. So this is the Super Goop Glow Screen, like the best purchase that I've made. I've been using this for a few months. I am obsessed with it. It is 40 SPF, and what's nice about this is sometimes I would forget to put sunscreen on under my makeup because I'm like, it's not doing anything. It's not giving me any immediate satisfaction. Is that weird? I don't know, because sometimes with sunscreen it's like I had to mentally tell myself I get excited to put this on every day because it gives you a perfect glowy base. You don't even really need primer with this. I usually do primer, but yeah, so I got this on Amazon, but you can order it from, I think that they might have it at Ulta, but I'm not sure. So yeah, obsessed with this. So I have literally eyelash glue on this. You guys, this is real. I am a mom and my makeup is just in a box and I do it wherever I can. So if the products are looking a little dirty, we're gonna ignore that. So I just put it on my hands and I'm going to rub it in all over my face. Sorry about my self-tan on my hands. I usually use the St. Moriz Ultra Dark, but they've been out of it every time I've been at Ulta, and they had it back in stock yesterday. So I got it and I put it on and I forgot how dark this tanner is. If you want to be tan, check out the St. Moriz Ultra Dark tanning mousse, but literally any little bit on your hands and it is stained. So this is what my face looks like when my skin is when I'm having a good skin day. I love to just throw this on and sometimes just throw a little bit of mascara on and my skin is just looking good, but that is not today. But I feel like it just already made my skin look healthier and the glow is just insane. So yeah, check out this sunscreen. You will not regret it. The travel size is, I want to say $17, and the big one I want to say is $36 maybe, but I got this a few months ago and I still have a lot in there and I got the travel size. So, okay you guys, so I love being dewy and glowy and just having that summer glowy dew, you know what I mean? I've been obsessed with watching the Kardashians and their makeup is no joke. It is so good, and I know you can hate on them all you want for all the surgeries, whatever. You know what? They look great and I'm loving them, and their skin is just giving me goals. They're just smooth, glowy skin. I know that we're using almost all drugstore products, but it's fine. So this is my favorite primer at the moment. This is actually my second one that I bought. So I have gone through an entire tube of this, like scraping it. This is the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. So you guys, when I first got this, I was just like barely touching this and putting it on, and I didn't really notice a difference until I watched a video and someone literally like scraped it with their fingers and used like a good chunk of it. So I was using this wrong for a long time, but I'm about to like ruin this beautiful new tube here. So I just put it on the back of my finger. Sorry if long nails like gross you out. Like, I don't know. I just love them. So I'm just going to put some on my face like that and rub it in. I'm literally using my phone as my mirror. So if I like don't rub something in, I apologize. Okay guys, so sometimes I don't do this step, but when I am breaking out pretty bad, I do like to do it. So I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This is in the shade Light Sand, but I will tell you that the Hydrating Camo Concealer, and from my, I don't know if this is just like a weird like fluke, like this isn't the actual colors. Is fluke the right word? That sounds really weird, but the normal like 16-hour wear one, the Light Sand of that one is a lot lighter because that's the one that I use. So I accidentally got this in Light Sand, and this is way too dark for an under eye concealer, but I still use it to like cover up some acne. So I'm just like, you can see that is like not, and it's super yellow, and I'll show you guys, will see what the other Light Sand looks like because that's what I use under my eyes. So I don't know what happened here. I don't know if this one was marked wrong or if the colors are just completely different, which wouldn't really make sense to me because like, why would you do that? Because you're just confusing people. So I'm literally just going in and like dotting over all of my acne spots. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with a beauty blender. This one is like new, like I just used this for the first time yesterday, but this is from Amazon. I'll have them linked down below because I can't remember the name, but it is like, I wanna say like 6 or 8 in a pack for like $8 or $10 or something. And these are my favorite beauty sponges ever. I feel like they are literally like an exact beauty blender dupe. So I'm just gonna go in and pat this in. Yeah, this color is like a little yellowy, but like under foundation it's fine, and I want to use it because I already opened it, and I don't know, I never return makeup. So this, I like don't care if it's like unbelievably blended in because I am going to be covering it, and I honestly want this to be very full coverage. Obviously this is not this like the right color for me at all, but we're making it work. So yeah. Okay, so I've tried so many foundations in the past, and I feel like this is so weird, but so many foundations are just like so similar to me. Is anyone else like that? Like, I'm just like, I don't know, like a $50 foundation, I can buy a drugstore foundation. So this is the one that I've been using for years on and off, and it's just like a go-to. It's never really let me down. I don't know if it's like the most amazing thing ever, but it's just like a good affordable foundation. So this is the L'Oreal True Match. This is just the normal one. I have tried the like luminous one, and I just feel like it's too much. Like, I like that this one is just like a natural, it's not matte or dewy, it's just kind of like a natural looking, well, it's not natural, but you know what I mean. So this is in the shade N3. I still think this pulls a little bit warm, and I might be a little too tan for this because I didn't realize how tan I was gonna get. So we'll see if this even works. But yeah, so I just finished an entire tube of this color actually yesterday. So this is a brand new tube, and this does oxidize a little bit. So if it is like a little bit light right now, because like I still am like too light compared to my body, but we'll see, because it does get slightly darker throughout the day, and sometimes I'll look in the mirror and I'll be like, wait, that does not match. So we're just gonna go with it and see, you know, where we get. So I'm just putting it on the back of my hand and rubbing it in all over my face. If you could tell, like, it's a neutral, but it still has a little bit of a yellowy tint. But I do feel like when I use foundations with like too much of a pink hue, they look a little like, I don't know, I'm not a fan of it. So it's so hard finding like a right color foundation, especially when you self-tan all the time, and your self-tan always looks a little different. So I'm bringing it up on the ears. Okay guys, so now that it's all blended out, I actually think that it is going to work well. Like obviously I still look a little bit tanner, but this is without bronzing and adding everything to the face. So I'd rather go a little lighter with foundation than too dark, because too dark, it's just hard to fix. So yeah, this is what the foundation looks like. Obviously there's still texture, like you can't just like get rid of the texture of pimples, but my skin just looks a lot more clearer and yeah, neat and organized. So next I'm going to go in with bronzer. So my Ride or Die liquid or cream liquid bronzer contour is also the e.l.f. I have tried some like cream bronzers and I just feel like they don't give me the same effect. I love this one. This is in the shade Deep Cinnamon. I have bought like multiple of these and I'm just going to put it up here, and I do put it pretty high, like above, because that's where like my thing is, and I put it honestly almost where you would put highlighter, which might seem a little bit strange, but it just like blends down. So I would rather like put it higher and not have it like all into here. So on my nose and down here. And then I am going to also put it like flipped up. You can kind of throw, I mean, literally no rhyme or reason. I'm just putting it on my eyelids to give it a like nice beginning kind of bronzy look in there. And I'm just going to use the same beauty blender. Okay, you guys, actually, I'm going to also put my concealer on, because usually I do my concealer first. And I think for this video, I like forgot and like I'm doing it out of order. So because I like to blend in most of my concealer first. So this is just the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer, and this is like the matte finish one, and this is in the shade Light Sand as well. But look how light this one is. Like, why are they the same color? That just doesn't make sense, e.l.f. Like, I love you, but what? Put that there. And up there. And if I need like more concealer later just to give me, I don't know, I just don't want to like put too much. So I'm going to blend this concealer in first, and I'm going to use this end of the beauty blender, and it's already kind of blending in my bronzer. So we're just gonna switch and blend in the bronzer, because usually I don't do this step together. I like get so, I don't like it because it all kind of just like runs together and it stresses me out. But it's fine, we're just doing it now. So let's go in and get this together real quick. And I like having like the bronzy like blush kind of look. So that's why I like blending it like so high into my cheeks, because I feel like this almost gives like a like blushy kind of look as well. And I love that. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like all blended together. Honestly, concealer and like cream bronzer make such a difference. They even make everything look more full coverage, and just like it blends more with the body. So now it's just matching a whole lot better. So yeah, I'm obsessed with those products, and they're like $6. So you cannot beat that. But now, like, for my favorite cream blush ever. This is actually a cream blush, not a liquid blush. Let me grab it. So this brand, Undone Beauty, they actually sent me like a PR package of stuff, and I've been using, like, I have a few more things that I use from them, but this is so messy because I use my fingers so it gets everywhere. But this is the Undone Beauty Lip to Cheek Palette, glow giving coconut extract 3-in-1 cream or color cream. So this is made for like very natural makeup, if you kind of just want to like throw something on and throw it on your lips and you're good to go. But honestly, it works so well over foundation. So I'm just gonna put it on my finger and dab this in. I do go in with my beauty blender, but I'm just going to put this on. I put like a decent amount. Like I'm going for it, you know? I just love a nice fresh look. And I always like when I see people with a lot of blush on, I'm always like, that looks so cute. And it just makes, you know, them look fresher and more pulled together and stuff. So I'm just gonna blend this in, and like, look how easy that is. And it just gives you the most gorgeous look. I am obsessed with this. The like glowy kind of look that it gives you is so pretty. So I got this Fit Me Loose powder in the shade Fair Light. I did go light with this for like an under eye kind of, because honestly, I don't really powder the rest of my face. I do like set my cream bronzer with powder bronzer and powder highlighter and stuff. So I've been seeing a lot of people using this. So I was like, I'm gonna pick it up and give it a go. I might have used this in my past, but I don't really remember. So let's open it. My nails are not made to open these things. Okay, you guys, finally. So I just put some in the cap, and I'm actually just gonna use my beauty sponge to apply this under my eyes. I have been sometimes putting like setting spray on and then applying it like that TikTok trend or like TikTok makeup video that's gone viral. So I don't know, we'll see how I like this powder, but I'm gonna just dab it off on the back of my hand and put this on. Yeah, I've been doing that with, oh, hey, that looks pretty good. It feels nice. Yeah, I've been doing that a lot, but honestly, sometimes I get annoyed because it's like my face looks so good after setting spray, and then I gotta repowder it, and then it takes away some of the glow, so I don't know. I'm not sure if that's like my forever thing. And then I'm also going to put powder on my eyelids to prep and my eyebrows so that they're not slipping around when I put. My eyelids have been creasing like nobody's business lately. I don't know what that's about, but that's just what I'm gonna do, and kind of just put some powder like around where I usually crease. So that is the powder. Okay, so I actually love that powder. It feels like obviously a little powdery, but it feels really good, and yeah, I really like that. So now I'm going to go in with some bronzing powder. My son took my makeup and was playing with it, and the top of this came off. So this is the Essence 02 Sunny Matte Bronzing Powder. I love this stuff, and I want to say it was like $5. So I'm just going in with a big fluffy kabuki brush and knocking some off, and I'm just going to like stipple this. I don't put a ton of this on because I already have like the bronzy look, and I'm so scared because a few years ago I was wearing bronzer, and one of my family members asked if I got punched in the face because it looked like it was like a bruise. So I'm like, oh no. And you know, when you go overboard with powder or bronzer, and it can just so quickly turn from, wow, I'm looking snatched, to it looks like you just got mud on your face. Yeah, so I'm just going to like dab this on my forehead. Okay, so bronzing the face is done, but I am going to go in and put this bronzer all over my eyelid, kind of like in the middle, and to give me that like nice bronzy eye. Honestly, most of the time this is all I do for eyeshadow. Every time I try eyeshadow, I'm like, but it would look better if it was just bronzer, because I just love a bronzy, you know, nice summery vibe. So I bring this out pretty far, like literally on my temple, because I'm like, it's bronzer. Like, I just want to be, my eyes to be nice and bronze. So I'm going to like bring this in, and that's how I kind of contour the top of my nose, because it's the same bronzer that I use on the bottom, but it gives me that like shape, and it kind of makes my eyes, you know, do what they need to do. So I'm just gonna throw this on. This is just the It Cosmetics crease brush, and the other side is the all over shadow brush. I've been using this for almost 8 years. It is my ride or die brush. Okay guys, so I just had to run up to pee real quick. My coffee this morning is just going through me, but now we are flipping the brush and bronzing underneath my eyes. My hands look wet, I just washed them obviously. But you know, like the TikTok trend where you do like, you cover up your bags to re-put on prettier eye bags. I don't know. I don't like, obviously I'm not doing eye bags, but I like when the underneath of your eye is really like bronzy to match the top and the rest of the face. So honestly, I drag this down on like, drag this down on like all my creases in case my eye creases, and I just blend this together. Like, I just think it gives like I kind of like that like bigger, I don't know, you know, I know it doesn't have the like brightness like appeal, but that's kind of not the makeup that I like. I like feeling, you know, a little edge, a little edgy. Okay, so now we're going to go in with highlighter before we spray our face. This is also from Undone Beauty. This is the Warm Up Bronzer Palette. I actually hate the bronzer in this because it is so pigmented that it scares me. Like, if you're good with bronzer, knowing how much to use, you would like this bronzer more, but it's like like this can go overboard too fast, so I do not use it. Sometimes I use this lighter color for the eyes, but yeah, it's like every time I use it, I have to be so careful. So I just don't go in with the bronzer because I don't want a chance something bad happening. But I love the highlighters in this palette. It is like they have this gold one and this pink one, so I kind of go right in the middle to give it like a mix, more of the gold. And I'm just going to put this on. This is just the Real Techniques, does it say on here what kind of brush this is? Contour brush, but like it's a perfect highlighter brush. So I'm just going to put this on and kind of like put it on my forehead as well. And I just love like not being too highlighted. This is more of like a glassy, you know, glossy skin look, which is my favorite. Yeah, so it's so pretty. And I'm going to put this down my nose. I'm gonna go in with my finger and then rub it in. I always like make this face with my nose to get in the middle of it. I give myself a little nose job going on. And then sometimes I'll just like, you know, depending on what shirt I'm wearing, you know, just throw a glossy gloss all over the bod. Okay, so we still have a few steps, but I am going to go in and apply my spray. This is the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist, up to 16-hour wear. I've never tried this before, but I've seen people trying it, and I picked it up yesterday. It was like $10, so a little expensive for e.l.f., but like also like setting sprays are so freaking pricey, dude. It's like drugstore ones are insane. So I don't know. This looked good to me. They had a dewy one, but something about dewy setting sprays lately, they've just been making me like not set. Like it's like too dewy and it's like, it looks really good, but I want to like feel like my makeup's lasting. So it has this little ball in here, which gives me like instant satisfaction for shaking it. So I'm just going to shake it and kind of like see. Oh, that is misty. Okay. Stop me. Stop me now. Okay. I love this. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna make my makeup set, but it brought my face to life. Like setting spray, it is my favorite. Like I just feel like my skin feels like skin again after adding all these products. So yeah, they also had a coconut one, but I feel like this is gonna last like forever because how fine this is. Like my face already feels almost dry, and I just sprayed like literally 50 sprays. So yeah, I'm liking that like already. Like how good am I looking right now? Okay guys, so the next thing I'm gonna do is lippy, and this might seem weird doing it at this stage, but it drives me nuts looking at my lips right now. So whenever I spray my face, I then go in with my lippy, and you guys already know my favorite lippy since my wedding, so it's been 3 years almost that I have been using this every day. Like sometimes in fall I'll switch it up, but you guys know, ride or die. Like if you find a lipstick you like, lips are something weird. If you wear something like that you don't like out, it makes me feel like, what are my lips? So this is the perfect nudie pink shade, the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the color Seductress. This is a new tube, baby. So yes, like I have gone through so many of these, and you guys know going through lipstick is hard. Like I feel like I never like am scraping for lipstick, but I was yesterday and before I picked this one up. Okay, guys, so now time for eyebrows. I am going to throw this on really quick on my own, but I'm just, you know, using my Ride or Die e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. This is $3. It used to be $2 and now it's $3. I don't know how they could do us like this, but this is my Ride or Die. This is just in the shade. Does it even say on here? I'm pretty sure this is just like the dark natural brown or something like that. So I'm just going to throw my eyebrows on because I hate doing my eyebrows and I just want to get them over with. So I'll be back with brows. So the last step of the eyes, I usually just do this like right before I put mascara and falsies on, but I'm going to go in with this really kind of like dark chocolatey brown color. This is from the palette Wander Beauty Wonderness Escape. I got this in BoxyCharm, so I don't know, and the only color that I ever use in it is this. I mean, they have really pretty like shimmers, but like I'm not very experimental when it comes to makeup. So this is like the perfect chocolatey brown, and I'm just going to use this brush. It's just like an angled eyeliner brush. You can get them anywhere. And I'm going to throw this on and just kind of put like that is so, like so pigmented so quickly. I'm going to use a mirror for this because it's a little tricky. But I'm going to kind of give myself a little winged out liner, and I like to kind of make it like attached to the top and bottom. And drag this, I go like to the middle of my eye, and I like to make this like real dark, and sometimes like if I'm feeling a little extra, I make it a little thicker. If I'm feeling like just real cash, then I make it thin. So okay, so this is what it looks like, and obviously it looks a little bit much without eyelashes on, but since I do go in with a bigger eyelash, I like to have that like brown liner kind of look because I think it looks really pretty, and I don't put it in the inner corner, so I kind of like start a little bit further than the middle, and I'm just going to throw on mascara and falsies, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I did just run upstairs and do my hair really quick, but this is the final makeup look. So obviously you can still see that I have texture on my face. I mean, you can't get rid of it, but I'm looking a lot more bright and fresh and summery and just ready for the day. I'm actually really loving that setting spray. So that's like my favorite new product, and the powder was so good. So yeah, this is the makeup. You can see like I did the wing, but it's not as dramatic when you have the big fluffy lashes on. These are my Amazon lashes that you've heard me talk about 1,000,002 times, so they will be linked down below. But yeah, so this is my everyday kind of summery glam. So thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.